Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mid-Atlantic Backgammon Club study session for June 11th, 2025. If you're interested in joining us for our study sessions or for playing in our weekly tournaments, send us an email at midatlanticbg@gmail.com. Okay, just to remind everybody where we are, we had just started a 5-point match. The cube is on the other side. We're about to play a 2-1. And you can all go ahead and hit me with some candidate plays. I'll put them in the slider.
6-3.
6-3.
And that's basically it.
That's the only one I see.
Maybe we won't vote on this thing. If nobody has another candidate play, just do that. Okay, let's roll with it. Okay, now we've got a 4-1 to play. Now I think there's some interest.
Hmm.
6-2-4-3.
Okay, 6-2-4-3.
Yeah, that's it.
How about just making the 2-point?
Worse than making the 3-point.
Not necessarily, because making the 2-point involves leaving no blots on the inner board. That could matter.
I like making the 2-point.
Okay, I've started the Slido. So if you want to vote, okay, so we got some votes coming in. Voting is tied right now. We're gonna need one more vote to break this tie, and there we go. And we got 6-2-4-3. Okay, go ahead and do that. Uh-oh, now it's tied again. Anybody here who has not voted? Probably not, because we have 9 votes. And now it's making the 2-point. All right, I'm gonna quickly do that before it changes. My computer is a little slow today.
And you're now Jason Lee, iPhone audio only.
Yeah, because I couldn't get the audio to connect on my computer.
It must be very dedicated Apple fanboy to change your name like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The legal battle was difficult. All right, on the 2-ply, rate is pretty much identical. So I doubt that'll change too much. Okay, we'll come back and look at that. All right, so now they brought two checkers down. Okay, now we have a 5-1 to play.
That's a very fanfare 5-1.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason,
Yes.
Michelle said she's trying to get in and nobody's acknowledging her. Does that make sense?
Okay, got it.
Thank you.
Oh,
9-4 and 9-8.
9-4-9-8.
make the 3.
Okay.
If the hit, they're going to have blots all over. And we have an anchor.
Okay, those seem like pretty reasonable choices. Let's take a look real quick at what do they look like. Okay, that's making a 3-point.
Yeah.
Nice 4-point board. Leaves a shot, but it makes us look nice. Or we could play safe, uglier looking play, but it is safe. So I don't know. Choice,
There's
right?
also Stephen's move in the chat, which is 13-8 to 13-12.
13, 13, 8, 13, 12. Okay, let me add that. Okay. Good. I'm trying to keep track of everything. So if somebody sees something in the chat, let me know. Okay, Mike Fujita. put
Mike
something in the-
Fujita put in the chat
There's
13-8,
also
4-3.
30. There's also 13-8-4-3.
That's what Mike Fujita put in the chat. 13, 8, 4, 3. Okay. Got a handful of candidate slates now. I think we're ready to vote. Got good plays we can look at.
Hmm.
Here, let's look at some of this. Here's 13, 8, 4, 3. You know, that checker on the 4 point sure wants to go to the 3. And then there's 13, 8, 13, 12. And all 4 of these candidates have gotten some votes.
It's hard choice.
Yeah, not
They
easy.
all have merits.
All right, I've thrown a vote in. Yeah, I've gone ahead and voted for 13, 8, 4, 3, and that seems to be on top of the voting. I do like putting that checker from the 4 onto the 3 because it's kind of its home now.
Mhm.
All right, this is the one that's gotten the most votes, so let's do it. Okay, go back and look. Oh yeah, a lot of these are very close.
I voted for the 13-12 one, so do I get my 4 million points of smug?
Yeah, yeah, you do. And 9894 was actually didn't like that at all. And it's just kind of too awkward and inflexible, I think. Okay, so
Yeah.
we were right
Can you
there.
go back to the 6-2-3-2
Sure.
play and see on
Yeah.
on? Oh, yeah. So the 3 is indeed a better point.
Okay,
A little
yeah.
bit.
All right,
Okay.
good
I
to
need
know.
to sign for it? I need to sign? Okay.
Time for what?
Okay, so after we slotted the 3 point, then our opponent did 13, 10, 8, 7, 4, so they made a nice board, and now we have a 5-4 to play.
Hmm.
13-9-8-3 has to at least be considered.
Okay.
16,
Mhm.
13.
What about 13-9-8-3?
Yep, I think that's what Rick Penn just said.
Huh?
Okay, you all can hear me?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I don't see anything else worthwhile
I
besides
like
that
that.
move.
13, 8, 9, 3. All right, 13, 9, 8, 3.
8-3, right.
Yeah, I'm not sure I see another play that's worth considering. Okay, maybe we just do it. 3, 13, 9, it's pretty good.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, we have a race lead, right? That's kind of important. But
Mhm.
we're also, they have
Ahead
a
of
better outside prime than we do. Okay, let's make that play. And yeah, not too surprised. That's right by quite a bit.
Delicious.
Okay, so our opponent has made the 2 point, and now we've got a 5-1 to play.
Wait, see.
9-3.
So 9-3. Any other play that is even worth looking at?
You have the control if you want.
Hmm.
9-3.
Yeah.
Keeps your
It's on
points in
games.
check and your
It's on
outfield.
games. Is that what you want?
Okay, I don't
93.
see any other play. I mean, if nobody else has another suggestion, you would just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
9-3. So we're in this mutual holding game. Who's going to break first? Ah,
Mm.
okay. Now what?
Wow.
Run.
Nine,
20,
4, 9.
12.
They do have a blot open.
Okay, they
Yep,
do have a blot
20
in
to
there for us.
12.
So let's take a look
Hey,
at that.
Ron Forrest, Ron.
20 to 12.
Nine,
Okay, we do-
four,
all
nine,
right.
six.
9, 4, 9, 6.
Okay, some extra builders in a home board for the one.
If they try to cover the 21 blot except with twos, they will leave a shot. So we can wait a little longer, I think.
I think,
Main argument in my mind again, my first thought was 9-4-9-6, but they're gonna hop out pretty easily, and then they have complete control of the
The outer
outer board.
Yep,
And that can make it really hard on us to get around. That's the part I'm worried about.
I agree.
Do you mean if they roll a double two or no,
No,
actually double four, double
No,
five, double
if
six?
we do 9-4-9-6, all we need is any two numbers higher than a 3.
Yep,
And then they have complete control of the outer board. Whereas if we do 20-12, we have some risk now, but we're sort of establishing some control there.
That's a good point.
and there's no builders on the 15 or the 18, and they can't cover the 20 and the 21 unless they get really lucky.
Well, so if they get a 2-1 or a 5-1 or a double ones, they'll be
Double
fine.
ones.
That's a good roll for them.
Yep,
I don't think they don't really need bumpers on those outer checkers. If they can hit and cover, they're gonna, or either one of those
Okay.
points, they're gonna take it. So that's a 2-1, a 5-1, a double twos, double fives. I
okay,
just don't think we need to, provide that opportunity for them to hit us yet.
okay.
That's my thinking on why I'd go
Wait,
to it.
so
And it gives us some builders.
2-5 plays what? It covers the 21 and the 5 goes where? Like you said 2-5 is a good roll for them, right?
They might
And
hit.
double fives.
If
Double
the
fives would
point-
be okay.
Oh, you mean double fives, not 2-5s. Okay, I
Well,
see.
or
Hmm.
5-2, they'll still point on us. They'll be leaving a checker, a blot.
On the 20.
But they would gladly point on us on the 5.
Oh, yeah, I think they would definitely hit us.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, I see, of course.
so like
Yeah,
here,
because
if
we will
we
be
do
leaving
this.
a blot. Okay, I was
Yeah.
considering
not
we'll have
good.
yes, okay. Hmm.
So it's tied up. Who hasn't voted
Yeah, we
yet?
need to
I
break this
haven't
tie.
voted yet because I haven't made up my mind yet. This is where I would spend like 2 minutes on the clock or something. I don't know.
Yeah, this is
Okay, I
exactly
just
the
voted.
moment we should-
So it's still tied.
Who hasn't voted?
I haven't. I will abstain from this one because I really don't know.
Oh, Eric, we need your vote. Come on, man.
Minerva vote. No.
Come on.
We don't.
It's
Minerva
still
vote. Okay,
tied.
I'm a
Eric,
pussy.
it
I'm gonna
Somebody
vote
needs to
safe.
break this tie.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter,
okay.
Eric. We won't hold it against you.
Okay, there it is.
I'm a
Somebody,
pussy. Come
the
on.
tie has been
Attaboy.
broken. Okay.
Yeah,
9,
There we go.
4, 9, 6. All right, this is the play I voted for. I
yeah.
think the other one is too dangerous.
Ooh,
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow, you
I
knew
couldn't
he
do
was
double
gonna roll
fives.
double fives.
no, we don't.
You
Wow.
knew it.
Well, no, I don't think we knew. I think what you have to do is consider those rolls,
Yeah.
right? You have to think about.
Yeah.
I don't think it's out of hand to really say, well, what if they roll this particular number? If that happens.
Yeah, but the likelihood is 1 out of 36. So I would
Right,
have
but
I would
right,
have
but the
run.
point is you have to be thinking about those.
Mhm.
Okay. Double fives. That's not great for us because we're blocked.
Oh, damn. That's not great.
I'd move from the
Oh.
6. I'd go 3 from the 6 to the 1 and 8 to 3.
Agree.
Just to preserve sixes.
When
If we
you
need.
when you play this over the board, three of them are forced.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so what you should do over the board is you should do this 1, 2,
Mhm.
3, and now
Yes,
stop
and
and
think.
find
Yep.
the fourth one. Because those three are for sure you're going to be moving.
That's right.
Well,
6 to 1.
I like
Yeah,
6
I
to
do 6 and 1 too. Leave the other one out as a safety, so you don't have to break if you don't
so we
want
don't
to.
have to
Yeah.
deal with a 6. We don't want to.
That, but you're not leaving two loose blots. Not that that'll really matter, but
We get a little bit better distribution in the race if we
The
keep.
key is you don't have to leave with a 6 off the 20 if you don't want to.
Yeah, I mean,
If
I
we-
think,
if we
and
entered
what game
in-
are we playing? At this point, we're gonna be playing a racing game. So having the better takeoff spot is better than worrying about the 6. Because at this point, we're playing a racing game, I would think.
So Adam, are you saying that if we roll a 6, we're just gonna hop out anyway?
Yes.
Even 6-1? Really?
Well, okay, maybe not a 6. No, I would leave the 8. I would leave the 8 there. I would move 3 from the 6 and 1 from the 8.
Correct.
Mhm.
So you have a way to play a 6 without going 20 to 14. That's the
Right.
key.
Right.
That's the whole point.
Correct.
Exactly.
It's not the whole point, but it's part of the reason.
It's a
No,
good
but
major portion of it.
I agree with that play, yes. Are we voting? Sorry, I'll vote.
Yeah, we're voting. You can vote.
Huh.
Okay, this looks, wow, a lot of people want to just send 3 checkers to the ace point. That's the one I voted for also,
Yep.
so. Go. And small difference, not surprising. Very small difference.
Still double.
Okay.
.007.
Jason,
Yeah,
can you bring me into the modern age of backgammon and talk about the position when we still had a mutual holding game? Before they rolled the double fives,
you mean like right here?
like right there, yeah.
Yeah,
In the old days, they used to say that when there's a mutual holding game, so this is before Jellyfish and Snowy and
yeah.
rest, right? That it actually was to your advantage to be behind in the race in a mutual holding game, so you wouldn't be forced off your
Timing.
your
Have more
anchor.
time.
Yeah, that sounds like old fashioned thinking to me.
Right. So what is the new fashion thinking?
Well, all right. I think there's 2 ideas. One is in a mutual holding game, you would actually prefer not to volunteer any shots. And the second thing is, you're kind of hanging around waiting to roll big doubles, which is exactly what they did to good effect and what we did to poor effect.
Mhm.
Yes.
And then the idea that you want to be behind, it's true that being behind means your timing is improved and you're less likely to break first. But then holding games often devolve into races. So you don't really want to be behind. I think it's sort of a Pyrrhic victory if you're actually behind.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. All right, so small difference, 007, license to kill. Now they've made a 4-point board, and now we have a 5-2 to play, which is blocked.
Yep.
What a terrible
Five
roll.
scores.
Has to come out.
Not good.
So forced.
at least it
So
makes it easy.
forced.
The
Yeah,
5 is forced, and the 2 is, I think,
Go to the
obvious.
ace point,
Mhm.
keep a
Yeah.
spare
Yeah.
on the high point. All right,
Have a
let's not
spare and
vote
a
on this.
4.
Yeah, oh no.
Again.
Okay, so Sophia,
I think
wait
this
for
is
this thing to
take.
vote on.
Take.
Hey,
drop, 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 drop.
We are ahead in the
It's a
race.
borderline.
It's not just a race, though.
Oh, it was 50-50 for a second. Nope, back to 50-50.
but we still have 6
me
people to vote.
Come on, Eric.
Let me
Uh,
Break
think.
the, break the
I
tie,
didn't vote
Eric.
yet.
Eric,
I
you
gotta
can't
get
sit
that
this one
Sligo
out.
thing working again.
Wow, this is hopping around all over the place.
Now
Yeah.
we got 9,
Uh,
10.
Oh,
Teresa, we know you're gonna take
I t-
anyway.
I
Teresa
draw.
takes everything.
Yep.
Teresa's not afraid of anything.
Tom takes everything too.
She's from Chicago. She better not be.
Come on, guys, we can't win 25% of these games. Come on, there's gotta be a take.
I think we can win 25% of these.
Yeah.
We
Really?
got a lot.
I don't.
Yeah, we got a lot of racing.
I don't think so.
Hey,
No.
our PR is better than theirs.
That's right.
Yeah,
What's our PR?
so we're doing good.
Oh, our PR. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 0.93.
You know-
Beat your heart out, Mochi.
That's
Okay.
right.
I think this is deceptive because it's true we are ahead in pip count, but we have gaps. And even if we don't get hit, he's gonna
have
bring them
gaps?
home before us. He's gonna bring them home before
What
us.
gaps do
Who
we have,
has
Donald?
gas? Donald, what you
Sorry?
smoking?
They have gaps, Donald, not us.
No,
No,
we have the
our
gaps
5
on
and
the
our
6 and the
6.
5.
Well, those really aren't gaps.
Art Benjamin says that those are bad gaps. You want to have
Well,
I
man everywhere.
pass.
They have 5
Okay.
crossovers, right? We have not, we have what? 6 crossovers.
2, 4,
Six.
6. That's
Yeah.
only one
Okay.
more.
And they're on roll, so they'll get 2 in this roll unless
Yeah.
We
they,
have the same board.
No, we don't have the same board.
We both
We
have
have the
4
same
point
board
covered.
strength.
right, but
Well-
we've got a better racing board than they do.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah.
But they have fewer crossovers than we do.
They have
Just
5, we
one.
have 6.
Right, but they're
All
on
right,
roll. That's why they doubled, because
Yeah.
they'll have 3 and we'll have 6.
Right.
Okay, so let's
All right,
just go
well,
in.
They're not
Alright,
getting
let's-
2 in on this turn, or if they do, they're leaving a shot worth 3 with a long
Thank
gap.
you.
Well, they bring 2 off from the 7.
They could. I mean, it depends what they
Right.
roll, obviously.
They have
but
a big, they have a kind of a big gap.
They could bring 2 in, or they could take 1 in from the 10. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I'm just
I'm
saying,
guessing they'll bring 1 in.
1 from the 10 and push from the 6 off.
I'm saying it's less than a 25% chance of winning is what I'm saying.
I wouldn't be
Okay, well,
surprised if
if
it's
you
more than
take-
25%, but still
Since
possibly
we're
a
in the
draw.
race,
But
we have
we-
some chance because of that.
We have
But
a
some of that
gammon
racing
chance.
is wastage because, you
All
know,
right, let's just move on.
Take or pass. Which one we gonna do?
It's gonna take, everyone
vote
voted
is
for
All
take.
right, let's do it.
Pass.
for the
I
take.
vote for pass. I
I
vote
voted
I vote
pass.
We know,
Go pass,
Donald, we
Donald.
I
know.
will pass very loudly. All
Shut
right.
Okay,
up.
I voted
We've
for
heard.
take. Here we go. Okay, let's go look. Got easy take.
Was it
It's
correct?
not even a redouble.
I can't see.
I think this is very clear. You can take on the race. You have shot equity. You have a lot of things going for you. I think this is a very typical position where if you're letting this go, you're giving away a lot of equity because
Thank
your
you.
winning chances are much
All right.
better than you might realize. And I want to
What?
point out the gammon. There are very
Jason,
few
Jason, why would the computer make a mistake? Why did he
because
double?
I'm analyzing it on a different level than it's
Ah,
showing.
okay, okay.
Why the computer make a mistake?
How could the computer
What you
make a
smoking
mistake?
today, Donald?
Drunk. It's been a long day for the
Alright.
computer.
I guess I was wrong.
I think this is an excellent reference position. I see these a lot. This is worth revisiting.
Hold on sports, please.
This outcome doesn't surprise me one bit.
Okay.
Now, I'm wrong. I'm wrong a lot, but this one, I think this one was clear.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
what we
Roll
doing?
doubles, roll
let's-
doubles.
Doubles to justify.
Not that kind of doubles.
5-2, we only get to play a 2.
Yeah.
3-1
4-2, no? 4-2?
4-2.
Uh-oh.
4-2, 3-1,
4-2.
doesn't matter. Is there really much difference? It's hard to believe
Yeah,
it.
I mean, if you get double
Are we gonna
2,
argue over which two to move?
yeah, 4 to
There's
2.
very little difference.
Oh,
Okay, we'll vote here real quick. And then,
Put in option 3, who cares?
yeah,
That's my
All right.
vote. Who cares?
4-2. Here we go. Okay, so
there we go. There's our chance. Let's see, what do we got here? 4-2.
Okay, almost no difference.
Takes
All right,
two, we get a
were
shot.
fair shot. All right, this is part of why it was a take, is because there were a lot of scenarios where we're going to get shots. Now,
Okay.
are we going to redouble? I doubt it, right? We're still an under.
No. Oh, you got
Yeah.
it. Great.
Hit first, think later.
Okay, let's roll. Let's just hit it. Okay, we missed. And we
Not
missed
only
very,
we missed,
very
we
very
got come out
bad
with a
way.
4.
With a very Jason roll.
Yes.
How did
It's
we
like
get
the
a
worst one we
shot?
could come up with.
I do not recommend rolling like this over the board.
2016 3-2.
That's all there
Right.
is.
Yeah,
That'll
Oh,
need to
I
be
was
voted
thinking
on.
of
Thanks,
rolling like
Therese.
this,
Don't
but
have
now
a
that you
choice.
said it, I will refrain.
That 3.5% gammon is now a little higher.
Yes, it is.
This is why I dropped a long time ago.
Yeah, that's why I dropped. Too. Yeah.
We know, Donald, we know.
Hey, Donald,
I
were you
know,
in the
I'm a
draft?
chicken, I'm a chicken.
Teresa, you bad.
Imagine some nonsense like this showing up.
Are we
Okay.
voting on this, really?
Yep, 3-2. There we go. And then step out.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no. Whatever shall we do?
crap.
Come on, 5.
I
Oh,
got
yeah,
to
yeah.
pray,
It's a biscuit.
pray for 5.
Finally.
Finally, there's the 5.
16 14 in on the 5.
14.
Yep, gotta pray for
They
that.
don't need to be
5 1
voted
6
on.
1.
Mm,
Coming in. Yeah.
I
you
don't
wanna
think we should leave the blot there. We get more gammon, we get gammon more, and we barely win any more.
Mhm.
Do we
Yeah.
get? Wait a minute. Do we lose twice
I'd
as
leave
many?
it
If
for
they
one
roll a
more
5 1 or
turn.
6 1. You never
It's hard
know.
to be making that extra
Only
crossover
one
right
more
now. Is that
turn.
valuable?
Yeah.
They still got 12 men to
6
take off.
1,
We shouldn't be
5
worried about
1,
a
and
gammon
4
here.
1.
Well,
Yeah.
here's a scenario. They get double 1s, we fail. They get double 5s, we fail.
Yeah. Okay. What's the probability of all that, Bill?
And
Very
then
small.
let them
That's
get
why I
double
stay.
6s too. Why not?
Much-
If they're going to get all those doubles.
Okay. Now let me
Right.
give you a scenario. They roll 6-1 or 5-1, and then you
Thank
And we
roll a
you.
get
hitting
and we
number.
hit.
What's the
Then we can
probability
win.
of that?
That's
Uh,
4
a
1.
third times
You're
a third,
forgetting.
not much,
approximately.
but it's better.
It
It's
doesn't-
higher than
all the
It
time.
doesn't
All
matter
right,
what the
let's
probability is.
just
It's
vote. Let's just
much
vote.
higher.
Teresa, are you the peacekeeper?
I'm trying
Yes.
to be.
Okay. 16-14.
Oh man.
Stepping out is a mistake because you're losing what little win chance you have, and it's not
Thank
going to
you.
3
really
to
affect
1.
your gammon.
What?
Right.
Oh,
The
it
point
doesn't.
is, the point about 3-1 is that
Wow.
coming out is a big mistake. It's not a big mistake, but it's a small mistake. But you're just giving up. You have no chance. All right. Let's see.
Giving up is my best strategy. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah, please.
Play to your strength, Adam.
Get out of there.
Yeah,
And then
It doesn't really matter. Make the
at
cross.
this
14,
point, it doesn't
13.
matter.
Doesn't matter.
matter.
14, 13, 16.
14,
You gotta
13,
make-
7, 7s
It's
are
a
common.
1.
So
All
we
right.
have a 1 next time.
Just a blimp.
there we go.
There
So we
you
got
go.
a crossover with
You had it anyway.
Nice
Wow.
rolling, nice
All right,
rolling,
this-
Jason.
All right. Yeah.
He's still got 4 rolls. He's
That's how
still
we
got
can get
4
gammon
rolls.
here.
Wait.
Jeez.
Yeah. 4 rolls if we're lucky.
Unless they get a double.
12 9 13 12.
No, 13, 10, 12, 11.
Yeah,
You want to be able to
Okay,
come
You
in on
need
the
at
five.
least
You
2
want to be able to make.
crossovers.
Right,
Trade
you
it.
want to go
Get it.
5 and 6. Be good.
Yep.
12,
You
12,
guys
9,
are make
13,
the
12.
3 good, so I'm going to do 13, 9.
Okay, I see.
If we get big numbers, we're probably okay. We need to protect against small numbers, is my thought.
That's
Huh.
We don't have
Actually-
control over that.
Yeah, because if you do this, you're guaranteed to get a checker in next time.
Yep.
So what you're guarding against is when they roll doubles and pick off 4 checkers, and then you're worried about them doing it again. So you're going to want to get a checker in.
Okay, that makes
Guard-
sense.
Guard against the bad thing that could happen to you because we're a favorite to save the gammon.
Yes.
All right, so the votes are for 13 to 9. Oh yeah.
You get the
Good Lord.
doubles. My God, this is
Come
ridiculous.
on. Just a blimp.
Yep. 1/1000th better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
And now what?
Nice roll. There you go.
Man, yeah.
Yep.
Way to save
We
the
just had to
game.
hope they didn't get doubles again.
Good job. 0.53, Jason. Good job.
Yeah, it's better than my rolling.
Yeah, well, we know that.
We had to work extra hard to compensate for your rolling, Jason.
That's right.
So why did the
Usual.
professional get 0.98?
I'd go 6-5. I'd go 13, 11, 6-5.
At this score, our gammon's important.
Yes. No,
So,
no, no.
So the professional got a worse PR than us because professional is not playing at XG double plus level, it's playing at a lower
Correct.
level.
Right. If I
But
had
the
it play it-
analysis is going at double plus, so that's
That's
why.
right.
Right.
And I'm not having it play at double plus, especially today because I'm on my laptop and we'd be waiting around for the computer to play.
Oh, I see.
All
Okay,
right,
so
13, 11, 24, 23.
hang on, let's get the answer to my question. Are gammons important at this score?
No.
What's
Yes,
Yes.
it saves us
Sideways.
one, it
Yes.
allows us to win one fewer game. One fewer
How
non-trivial game.
important? Are they important as they usually are? Are they more or less important?
More
than they
important.
usually are?
Wait.
No,
No,
they're
they're
less
less-
important.
Less
They're
important.
More
less
important.
important, but still
Or-
important.
All right, they are
Or-
less important and they are much, much less important. The only thing that you're going to gain out of it is for winning a gammon is that you're removing your opponent's free drops. You don't actually get any closer to winning.
Yeah,
the match.
I'm sorry. I was thinking we were four. We were five away. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gammon
if it
is
was-
very little value.
Okay, if it's 4 away Crawford, then a gammon is worth what it ordinarily would, about 50% of a regular game. Okay, with that in mind, since gammons are not really that important, then I don't think you want to slot. I think you want to split.
Yes.
The upside of the slotting play is the gammon fixing it. And that's not important. Okay, so the votes are to split.
If
Among military staff,
That-
doctrine. The same, I think the marshals not packaging. Then people when the marshals were.
And, well, I don't know. X still likes the slot.
Do I get my smug equity? Do I get smug
Sure, of
equity?
course. Yeah. Okay, this is a good roll. Bill Powell, you got something on in your background?
If there's that question.
Is it 11-5, 8-5, and then 23-20?
Okay, let's put that in there. 22-20, 5-8-5. Any others that we should look at? So here's the play that Adam just suggested. Make the 5 point. That's got to be good, right?
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Also duplicates threes. They're going to want threes to anchor, threes to attack.
I like that.
I like that too.
We should also consider 13-12 twice, 6-3 twice because it's more balanced. Could be.
13, sorry. Eric, can you say that again?
6-3 twice and
Uh-huh.
13-10 twice. It's more.
Okay.
It leaves a very more balanced position without a huge stack on the 6.
Okay, yeah, so you're looking at an unstacking pledge.
Yes.
All right.
And I was looking,
Or-
I want to
or
at
the
least
bar point.
consider making the 5 and the 3, even though it leaves checkers everywhere.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing, Rick.
You don't have to listen to it. That's
I mean, I don't like it, but
I can't hear
I
too.
think you gotta look at it.
I'm not hearing very well. I
And
don't
then
want
here's the other play. And then here's the play that was suggested by Adam. Okay, let's vote.
I like that one.
Nobody suggested the bar point. I guess the 5 point is more important.
Let me just put that in there.
Yeah.
But I think it's worth considering. Yeah, so here's what it would look like to make the bar point. No direct shots.
Okay, Stephen, I see you. Okay.
Between that and making the 5+, clearing up a blot, it feels like the 5 would be better than that one.
Yeah, and I think that's the way the voting has
Right.
gone. And I like this play. This is, make the 5 point. 5 point's gotta be pretty good. Okay, so we'll do this. close. This is
Whoops.
making the 10 and the 3 is closer than I would have thought. First, the one making the boss one down here.
Way down there. Is that green? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, they got their anchor now. So now we got a 5-2.
20 to 13.
Run away.
Yep.
Okay, we have
Yeah,
a
I
race
like
lead,
that.
right? We're up 4 on the race. And then that adds 7 more picks. We'll be up 11 in the race.
Mhm.
Is there anything else that we ought to look at?
13, 8, 24, 22.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
13, 8, 20, 18.
13, 20,
Yeah.
18. Okay. We've got some reasonable looking plays. Run away. Okay. All right, running away has won the vote. That's the one I picked too. I like that one. Run away, got a race lead, 11 pips. Escape one of your checkers. Yeah, looks good.
Station was supposed to roll a 6-5 there.
Yeah, I know. Well, you didn't ask. All right, this looks
13,
pretty
So
easy,
wait,
right?
can you go back and see what the other options look like besides running?
Yeah.
8.
Okay, so 24, 22, 13, 8. It's down there. Okay. And 20 and the 18 play is better. A little bit better. Okay.
So the running play is thematic because of the race.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's our 4-1 to play.
13, 8.
13, 8.
Yeah, this looks easy. Let's not vote on this.
Mhm.
Trying to maintain our microscopic PR here. Double 6 is not that great.
13 to 1 twice.
I'd go 13, 7, 8, 2, and 24, 18.
It's my play.
7 twice.
Adam, can you say that again?
Yeah.
24, 18, 13, 7
13,
twice.
13, 7 twice, and 8 to 2.
And
I would do 6 to 1 to unstack rather than
A 6
8
to 1 is
2.
only a 5.
Oh yeah. Good point. Okay.
that sounds like my
then
kind of
I do
illegal play.
the his play. I do his play.
Okay, so let's look at what that. So walking point, dump a checker, and run. If we don't get hit, we're in excellent shape.
Mhm.
Now, unfortunately, we do get hit a lot, but the compensation is we have this 4 prime in front of their anchor.
Right.
So that gives us some measure of security.
And if they hit us, they might have to leave 2 blots open to hit us.
Yeah, right. All right, let's vote.
Just for fun, did you 13 7 4 times?
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised at how often that play is correct.
Yeah, I mean look how flexible it is, right? If you could just get
Yeah.
that one checker loose,
That's right.
you know, I don't know if I'd do it. It might be my vote, but it's occasionally right.
It is occasionally right, and those are the occasions in which I didn't think about it. So definitely good to look at it. All right, looks like the winner for the vote is this balanced play. That's the one I voted for. Okay, can we keep our microscopic PR?
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yes, we're good.
No.
We're okay. Okay. Look at Bill Spruce's play. It's within shouting distance. Not bad.
It's not terribly wrong.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We got hit. All right, 3-2. Uh-oh, kind of ugly. This a no-brainer?
Come in on
Yeah.
the 2 and 6-3.
Yeah.
No brainer.
Good with this?
Uh,
We're not desperate enough to do 7-4, so that's the play.
Yeah, we're not. Okay. Okay, double fours.
not-
Cover the
Everything else is
2.
blocked, so make the board.
Okay,
Eight,
so we
8 to
got,
4
Eight,
twice.
4 twice, 7, 3, 6, 2.
Yep.
ooh, that does look
no,
nice.
no need to consider anything else.
Beautiful.
That is the only play.
Excellent.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice roll that doesn't escape. Okay, let's do it. By the way, we're back to crushing the bot on PR.
Yep.
The 2-5 would be good, Jason.
Why didn't you ask before I rolled? Or you're asking now?
I'm asking
Computer's
now.
really struggling today. I don't know why.
Is it?
Okay, there we go.
It-
Oh,
Adam, is this what you wanted?
They're gonna hit you. Oh, it's ours.
So close. So
Cover the
close.
1.
yeah.
Well, what do we do?
Let's
Cover the 1.
make the prime and hope that we get our shot right now because we're not holding it long otherwise.
Okay,
Yep.
anybody want to clear the mid?
No.
That's conceding.
Oh yeah, let's just make that one.
Yes. Nice 2. Good 2.
Yeah. Now we just
One
need to,
break from the 6, I think, right? 6-2.
Yeah.
Yep.
to,
Agree.
yeah.
Okay, so we don't need to vote on this, so we're just gonna do
No.
this.
Yep.
Rock and roll.
Do it.
Well, we definitely have to step up, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see how much of a mistake clearing the 13 was.
Whopper.
Yeah, Whopper.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Okay, so let's step up. All right, we're gonna stop here in just a minute. Let's do one more and then we quit.
They want
Oh.
what they
Oh,
You know what?
Nice.
Let's just quit now. This is no fun.
No, let's play 1-3. It's a nice roll.
Okay.
Except that it buys them timing to keep their 6 prime.
Yeah, yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, listen, we did really well today. Our PR is almost down to a half. That's really great. So we're getting these plays right. That's good times. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. Thanks everybody for joining the Mid-Atlantic Backgammon Club study session for June 11th, 2025. If you are interested in finding out about our study session or our weekly tournaments, send us an email at midatlanticbg@gmail.com. Okay, thanks everybody.
Thanks, Jason.
Appreciate you.
thanks, Jason.
Thank you.